Welcome to episode 11 of Realty Talk with
Ellie
and Galen. This might be our quickest episode ever because we are we got like 10, probably 8 minutes. We have an event to get to for 5, and it is now about 25 of, and we had about a 10 to 15 minute drive, and we really kind of can't be late, so this will be a really fast episode. What I kind of want to talk about, we have 2 topics. We'll hit them quick. Ellie, you taking the photo for me?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So a couple topics. We're going to talk about Galen, myself, we just had a screw up, and Ellie came with me and kind of explained the whole deal to her. So, long story short, we kind of had this issue. It's going to be resolved. It's not like a do or die situation, but what it leads to, we had to deal with at the closing table. There was kind of an oversight, and I kind of talked to Ellie about this, I don't really like blaming other people for stuff, so I kind of look at this like it's my issue, especially if it came from our company. I take that kind of as a position of, if somebody screwed something up at our office or whatever, I think that just comes back on me. There's things, either I got to put in place or just make sure that we have systems or whatever in place that we don't, what I kind of call make a slight unprofessional error. Now, it's probably not a huge deal, but to me, I think something, I don't like screwing up on our end kind of deal, so I kind of try our best not to do that. This one I really felt was 100% on us, which I think I caught it quick enough where I don't think it's going to be a major issue, but it's still one that time to time we got to kind of revamp some stuff. So I talked with the paralegal that was there, and we kind of figured out a way, okay, this is kind of a better way to maybe avoid this issue because not that we've had this issue in the past, but we've run up to potentially having some kind of issue with this in the past. Yeah. I don't really want to go into detail exactly, but basically the whole theme of this is there's things that we do every day because we're dealing with people, we're dealing with money, we're dealing with, things that could become legal issues. Actually, put those right up. I'm going to put those right up here. I don't know, we got some acceptance coffee up here, which is going to be, if you're watching this on YouTube Live, you can't really see it too good, I guess, but whatever, it's there. We're going to leave it up. Ellie's going to please support Acceptance Coffee. Their goal is to educate one person at a time, to accept people for who they are. It is started by a local 12-year-old. It's his company, and he's doing phenomenal things with that. This is like a plug for this, but something I think that's very important. And if you guys can, go to acceptancecoffee.com. I also posted it on my Instagram a couple times. But if you guys can check that out again, acceptancecoffee.com. And if you could support them, they are it's a phenomenal little startup, locally sourced and roasted. And again, it's started by a 12-year-old who has a very good message behind it. So, sorry, a little sidetrack plug, but if you can see it in the video, it's there. We wanted to talk about basically kind of taking responsibility for stuff. So to me, this was an error that I think could have been avoided, and I think it's just one that, because it wasn't avoided, I kind of take it a little bit personally in the sense that I think I could have probably prevented it. So it's just kind of one you always make notes and always try to improve. So I think it's a good learning experience to try to not make a future mistake that could be very costly in the future.
Yeah.
Ellie kind of heard the whole gist about it. What's your thoughts on that, Ellie? Does it seem right? Do you think?
I guess I have a couple of thoughts. The first thought being, mistakes happen, and it sucks that it did, but it's good that you're actively trying to prevent it, and it's also nice that you are taking responsibility, even if it's not 100% your fault.
That's good.
That's my
good thought. That's Ellie's thought bubble. Yeah. Also, fun fact, it's Ellie's birthday tomorrow. Mm-hmm. So this podcast may be on tonight if Jordy sneaks in for a little late night editing session, but I think that it'll probably be on tomorrow, which will be Ellie's birthday. So if you guys are listening to this tomorrow, which is March 29th, yep. Ellie is now gracing us with her birthday and being a year older. It's a year older, but day older.
Both,
you're both.
Technically, yeah.
Technically. So she's gonna be a year older, day older. But we want to wish Ellie a happy birthday, pre-birthday celebration. You do anything fun for your birthday?
I have an appointment to get my glasses fixed, and I'm getting coffee with Matt Craig.
On your birthday?
Yep. I didn't plan it out, but I forgot it was my birthday. But
That son of a gun.
reminded me. Yep.
Well, I hope. Actually, don't even tell him it's your
I'm not
birthday.
going to.
Tell him at the very end. Be like, text him at the end and say, Matt,
Thanks for saying happy birthday.
thanks for
Jerk.
making me buy your coffee on my birthday. So that's funny. So that sounds great. So you are now officially an adult because that's your
I
birthday.
buy my own health insurance now.
Ooh, 26.
Yeah.
Welcome to the big leagues.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not fun. Okay, well, a little on a more positive note. We just like saddened you guys for 5 minutes on this thing, but so more positive note. Last night I went to an event at Plattsburgh State. It was the I don't even know something. It was the AMA, but it was the Plattsburgh State Marketing Association, and one of our good friends, Aaron Benner, did a kind of like a speech, or was the keynote or whatever you want to call it, speaker last night. So I obviously knowing him and Hannah, who you guys have probably seen on Instagram and will be a future American Marketing Association. And Hannah, who is kind of been working with us for a few months now and taking a real estate test. She's part of that group, and she invited us to go, and really cool.
Yeah.
I think it was a bunch of, there's probably a solid 15 maybe kids or so. But really, like, you could just tell these kids, like, if you're in a marketing association in college, like, you're probably pretty passionate about it.
Yeah.
So I thought it was very cool. So, like, the one big takeaway that I saw was there was a lot of kids, that are 18, 19, 20, 21 that have a big passion for whatever they're learning, which is, obviously, I like marketing a lot. So the fact to see these kids, 10 years my senior, is that correct? My junior, 10 years my junior. Okay. Like, actually, like, really being excited at that young age, I think is really cool.
Yeah.
A couple of them reached out to me about interning next year, which is cool. So I'm excited. So and of course, to put in perspective, one emailed me that night and one emailed me this morning. So that was pretty cool. So they reached right out. So I'm excited about that. So that was a cool event. Aaron Benner, if anybody doesn't know, a lot of energy, but he brought the fire last night, so it was good.
He always does.
Yeah, so it was very good. I think Hannah was excited because she was the one that coordinated it all. So we're happy for Hannah for coordinating that whole thing. But Ellie, anything you want to give the folks real estate wise? Anything we can, anything that you want to add? Any other topics besides the fact that we got like 4 minutes before we got to walk out of here?
Nope.
Okay, so if you see Ellie on the streets tomorrow, say happy birthday. She likes coffee. What kind of coffee you like?
Not dark roast, but anything.
Really,
else.
I get dark roast. I've been on dark roast kick.
Oh, it's bad. It's just it's burnt coffee.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Listen,
I know. I used to work at a coffee shop. I know more than you. Well, I like the taste of it. So, but don't buy Ellie a nice light roast coffee tomorrow. Or a treat. She likes desserts. What else? I don't know. Just say happy birthday.
Yeah, or don't.
Give her a high five.
Yeah, give me a high five or a fist bump.
Yeah, one of the two.
Yeah.
One of the two. Don't be creepy. Just say hi. So we just want to say happy birthday again. This is gonna be a super quick episode. This actually might be unless I can ramble on for another minute, our shortest episode to date. I think that's it. We're gonna run. We got a cool little chamber event coming up tonight, which should be fun. And I think that's it. So for Ellie and Galen, that's episode 11 of Realty Talk. We will be back next week.